Welcome back, Ikomo Mai. Let's assume the position. Sit with a tall spine, shoulders relaxed. Stand down. Take your hand mudra, your eye mudra, third eye. Deep breath in through your nose. Relax and fill your belly up like a big balloon. Pause at the end of your inhale. Audible exhale through your mouth for twice as long. Deep breath in. One more time. Just breathe naturally now. Allowing all the thoughts to dissolve and your mind to be quiet. Drop into your heart space, into your center of serenity, of inner knowing, inner feeling, inner power and strength. Breathe into your heart. So we're working on quieting our minds so our heart can do the thinking. So we can live from our heart space. When we live from our heart space, we live in our power, in an empowered place. We live in connection with our God self, with our higher self, with our I am presence. Life becomes easier, filled with more joy, more abundance, more love. I mean, love is our divine birthright. Love is who we are. And when you're not being love, you're not being yourself. It's like you just have a temporary amnesia for a moment, and we can get temporary amnesia all throughout the day. And then all those moments turn into days, and then the days turn into years, and the years turns into lifetimes that we're in temporary amnesia. But eventually somebody or something comes along to wake you up, and that's where we're at, this time of awakening on the planet. People are awakening, they're questioning. How does awakening happen? First, it starts with what I've heard one of my teachers call a divine discontent. It's like this feeling of unsatisfaction, like something doesn't feel right. You're just like, not really sure what, but you're just like, yeah, something's not right, right? And so you start to look and seek other things. That's the beginning of the awakening. It has to come from within you, right? Or someone can spark it. And my name, Soulfire, represents my entire life's purpose, which is to ignite the fire in people's souls, ignite the spark, ignite the fire of the soul, help people to awaken from their spiritual amnesia to the truth of who they really are. That's what my name represents, Soulfire. It was given to me 10 years ago through my teacher, through my guide. Her name is Dana Lavote, and she channeled it. Archangel Michael came through and gave me my name, and he said that is my whole life's purpose, and that I have the ability to read a person's flame and then prescribe whatever it is they need for their maximum healing and growth. And just interesting because I was given this information, I felt that like deep down I knew that to be true, because growing up and as a small child, I didn't know what the words were to it, but that's exactly how it operated. And now, like, especially because I've been working so much on evolving and unfolding in my spiritual conscious evolution and development, it's like I can even more tune into people's flames or the energy and just like read it and know, oh, this is what you need, or you gotta do this. So I get, for me, I receive the most joy from being able to help others. There's nothing that I like more than to help somebody else. That just makes me feel so good. And yeah, so this is my life's purpose. And when I sat down to make this video right now, I didn't know what I was going to say. Today is 777, and it's an auspicious day, and there's a lot going on in the up high in the atmosphere and in the higher realms, and for the next couple of days. And I wanted to just take advantage of this beautiful energy that I'm feeling and just share a message with you. So yeah. Well, I guess that came through, and that's what I was going to share about. Maybe you're curious as to my name. And actually, I learned that every single person has a name that they are referred to from above in the celestial realms. So your human name is just a name that your parents gave you. And then you have a spiritual name or a godly name that you're referred to as. And I think that's pretty cool, that we all have these alternative names. And because I wanted to be about it and not, I know there's a lot of yogis that have two names. They have their human name that they got from their parents, and then one of their teachers gives them their yoga name. And I didn't want to have two names. I thought that was more confusing. I said, you know what? I love the name Soulfire. When I hear that word, it makes me so happy. It fills me up inside and it empowers me. So I'm just going to change my name legally. So I did that about 7 years ago. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. And it was so empowering. And just say, I am Soulfire, because I want to embody my true essence. And I don't even know if Soulfire is the omnipresence of my oversoul, of all that I am. I'm sure that I have many other aspects. Actually, I've learned other names that I've had in other lifetimes, which I love too. One of them is Spirit Weaver. I was called when I was a Native American. And for some reason, they always start with S. Sunflower. So Spirit always refers to me as the sunflower. And one of my favorite names is Sparrow. It's actually Sparrow Hawk. It's just a type of hawk. And that was given to me a few years ago at the Sundance ceremony in Canada through the First Nation Cree. That was my name. And so those are all aspects of our being. And I just learned recently, just a couple of months ago, that there is more aspects of my being that are wanting to merge with my consciousness, or should I say my consciousness is evolving to the next level, where I'm merging with more aspects of my being. The Trinity, or the Triad of the goddesses of light, there's 3 of them, and there are 3 different aspects of myself that I could tune into when I want to utilize their parts of their being. So what I learned regarding the sunflower is that, this wasn't my plan to share all this with you, but I'm going to share it because I think it's pretty cool. When they refer to me as a sunflower, the petals of the sunflower, they said, represent the petals of my books, or like the stories of my life. And when I write about it, I'm shedding light to it, and I'm offering it to a reader or a being for them to read it and for them to heal their heart. And when they heal, the petal turns from white to golden. It like lights up. So beautiful, you know. So when I'm getting emotional, when people sometimes, you know, I don't really want to share my stories because they're personal, but this is my purpose. So the petals of my story help people to heal, and when that person heals, my petals light up. And then the head the head of the sunflower, I was told, represents, you know, the little seeds, you know. They represent all of my incarnations, and so I can just shine the light of consciousness on one of the seeds if I need to invoke an aspect of that being. So say, like, you know, when I was like a warrior light and I need to invoke that warrior energy, I could just shine the light of consciousness or just bring my awareness to that and ask and invoke that aspect of me that is warrior, and then I turn into that. It becomes part of me. So all the little seeds represent all the different aspects of my being. It's like, and there's so many. And then the stem, I thought this was what they gave to me last. They told me, this is right before I received the Soulfire awakening, they said, how does the flower grow without the stem? A flower can't grow without the stem. So that's why it's so important to be rooted, and rooted in our own being first and foremost. And then, you know, maybe root yourself in a home or space, but like, you have to be rooted in your own being. That's what I needed to find. And that's moving to Hawaii helped me to find that, because I was still looking outside of me to other people and places and things and energy and whatever to find my validation, to find my abundance, to find love, to find what I was looking for. But it was all within me, and so I needed to be rooted in my own being. And the Soulfire awakening helps you to embody that rooted human, but with unity consciousness. So I hope you will join me in the Soulfire awakening. I am actually going to be launching that as my first course that I'm offering on Udemy. It's a platform, and I will share that hopefully by the end of this month, July. I'll have it up and ready, and you can learn the Soulfire awakening along with me online on Udemy. And there is Karma. Yay! Karma! Wait, let's see if she's going to do thread the needle. Is she going to do it? I think she is, but she's moving to the side. Uh-oh, I'm just... There she goes. Can you see? Karma's doing thread the needle. That's a yoga pose, for those of you who don't know. Good job, Karma. You got good karma, Karma. All right, say hi to your fans. Everybody loves you. Karma got her coat, her fur shaved off because it's hot here in Hawaii in the summer, very humid. And I didn't realize how gray she was underneath, so my friends say she looks like a horizontal penguin now. I just think she looks distinguished. There she goes, thread the needle again. Karma. Karma. I love you, Karma. Say hi to your fans. She really does that pose well. I mean, she does it all the time. And she Karma. Can you see her? Wait, I have to zoom in. Hold on. No, I can't zoom in all the video, but it's hilarious. So cute. Karma, you're just the cutest. Alright, you're welcome to click off and not share, but I'm just going to stay recording this video. She's so cute. Oh, I love her. Upper dog. Can you do downward dog? What? No downward dog? Are you kidding me? Alright, see you soon. Aloha. I appreciate you. Thank you for spending your time with me. And follow me to the next wisdom teaching, Family of Light. Aloha.